What's going on, everybody? It's your boy CJ, Mr. Get Up Chest Podcast, aka your auntie's favorite. You're now rocking with Beyond 9 to 5.
I'm your host, Rhino, in the background. This is season 2 of Beyond 9 to 5. And I got my boy, CJ, Mr. Get It Off Your Chest Podcast. Heart and soul of our podcast. How you doing today, sir?
I am good, man. I am good, but how are you, man? I'm glad to be here, man. Beyond 9 to 5. Let's get it, man.
All I know is Championship Sunday, so we gonna get this through so we can get up out of here and watch these games.
You see what I got on, man. You see what I got on.
Niners all day, but yeah, let's get it. First question to you, man. What got you into painting?
Man, what got me into painting? So after high school, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna bring it back before that. Me and my partners, we used to love, you know what I'm saying, watching the music videos with the candy paint. Or you know what I'm saying? You see your big homies, they out there, they got the slabs with the candy paint on it, you know what I'm saying? They had the candy red, the candy green, which was a bad color.
So
and I was like,
so you be staying flossing, right?
Yeah, man. And I used to love how that stuff looked. So I was like, okay. And then kind of, you know, I was always a car lover. So when at the high school, I didn't know what the hell I was gonna do. Everybody around me was going to college, and I was like, I know I wasn't about to go to nobody's college because I barely paid attention in high school. I damn sure ain't about to pay attention in college. So I was like, okay. And I was just looking. At first, I was going to do auto mechanics. But then I was like, man, something slid across because I went to KCK Community College, a trade school. They had a auto collision program. And I was like, you know what? That'd be interesting so I can learn how to paint. My whole thing of joining there was just learn how to paint. You know what I'm saying? But they teach you the body work too. But I was like, I can, you know, care less about body work because I hate doing it today. But once I learned the process of painting, I fell in love with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that ever since then, it's just been like, you know, I'm about to be an auto painter.
Yeah, so what's dope about that is it sounds like that you got more trade and more skills while you were doing those classes too, because you do body work. You also do body work, and you also do change car batteries on the side too.
Yeah, it's one of them mechanically inclined things. I feel like once you pick up a trade, whether it's in auto collision, auto mechanics, whether you do a plumber, electrician, you know, once you get your hands on like you know, what's the name I'm looking for? Mechanically inclined. You pretty much know how to do it all because you know the steps to do it all. I ain't gonna say you know how to do it all, but it's just like, you know, the nuts and bolts. You know what I'm saying? It's just between all different of those trades, it's finding a problem. Once you find the problem, it's easy to fix. If you get what I'm saying, like, you know, say you're an electrician, and once you find the root of the problem, changing the nuts and bolts is the easy part. It's always finding the root of the problem. That's how it is with a lot of trades, you know what I'm saying? Once you find that root of the problem, rest of the work is easy. Okay. So that's how, you know, it came about, you know, turning a couple, you know, saying screws and stuff like that. Like in the auto collision, like we got to take off parts too to get to certain parts. So once you take off so many, you like, okay, and you know, so you learn it that way. But as far as like with batteries, I mean, I'm be honest with you, I was changing batteries before I even went to auto collision school because it's one of them things that, you know, parents taught you how, and it's like it was one of the easiest things to do. You know what I'm saying? So I was doing that way before then.
The crazy part is it really is easy to change a battery. I mean, I use YouTube University to learn how to change it, but it's really easy. It's really simple too. Yeah, how will one make candy paint?
Well, it's like a 3-step process. Like mixing the paint itself is, you know, it's just whatever formula that comes up. But it's a 3-step process. You know, it's a primer, it's a paint, and it's a clear coat.
Yeah.
So you know you got to do it 3 steps. But one thing about candy paint is don't mess up, because it's not like your regular paint. If you mess up, it's an easy fix. No, when it comes with candy paint, you damn near got to do the whole thing over. You know, but it's a 3-step process. It's just a real expensive paint. Like the color red is a real expensive paint. Little people know that red. That's why, you know, insurance, I don't know why they charge you more for the red, but red is very expensive. So if you mess up just a little piece of red, It could cost you. I think the cheapest I ever paid for red paint was like $200, and it was like a half pint. That's how expensive that stuff is. Like 8 ounces of it was like $200.
Uh, so hold on, it's okay. I have all right. So to follow up on that, is the blue paint expensive too?
Blues, not so much,
All right, what about
unless
yellow?
unless it has metallic in it.
Okay.
But if it's just like a flat blue, no, it's not expensive. It's more so if it got like a metallic.
So what about yellow?
Yellows, no, that's not expensive at all.
I was gonna say maybe it's expensive because they're like primary colors, but
No, they're not. It's just I don't know what it is about red that is so freaking expensive, but yeah, it
mm,
is. Like blue is fine, yellow is fine. White is like one of the cheapest. Blacks, it depends on what type of black it is, because it's like 1,000 blacks. I want to let y'all know it's 1,000 blacks, not just one black. It's 1,000 blacks to make. So
it's a thousand colors, man. I mean,
yeah, it's like never just one color. Like that one color is so many, has so many colors in it. If y'all get what I'm saying,
mhm.
you know.
All right, so recently you moved away from your job. What
Yes.
so what made you leave a job where you were respected at?
Um, I'm okay. I hope y'all got time because we about to break this down. So back in 2022, I was let go of a job. Um, and when I was let go of a job, I was really, you get worried. You lose your job, and it's like you go straight panic mode. But I felt like it was like a blessing in disguise because I've been wanting to leave that job. I just didn't want to leave that way. But they fired me. So little do people know, I had a car lot. I had a car lot, and I also was working with my brother with this detailing business. It was
Hmm.
Angel Detailing, and I was doing little odds and ends jobs in my garage with paint and stuff. Now that stuff kind of it got me by for, like I say, a month or two, because my car lot was very, it was slow at the time, but I was able to get there full time. And when I got there full time in my car lot, it started to push a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? And I'm selling cash cars, but selling cash cars bring a lot of problems too. So with that, I was like, okay, I need something to fill it, because people was not just buying cars every day, and I wasn't getting paint and body work every day. And my brother, it was like, um, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna get in. I seen something called road assistance. Everybody don't know what road assistance is. They come and help you if you got a flat tire, a dead battery, get locked out of your car, or you need gas, which that one is crazy. Um,
Hmm.
so I got into it, did it a couple times, and I was like, okay, this is, it's a fairly easy, and but the thing is, you get paid per call. It's 1099, so you know how that goes. But I started doing that, and then I feel like, because at times that does get slow. What it was, a lot of things was getting slow for me. So I was like, I panicked, ran back to a job. I ran back to a job. At first, I went to Dent Wizard while I was doing mobile painting. I was doing commission there, but while I'm there, it just didn't feel right to me, because keep in mind, I was because I got fired in April. So from April all the way up until October, I was without a job, but I was still able to maintain. You know what I'm saying? I didn't fall back on no bills. Life was life, but I didn't fall back on my house bills. You know what I'm saying? Can't control your cars and all that other stuff, but my house was fine. But
Oh, yeah.
the money
Interrupt-
wasn't
I'm sorry to
consistent.
interrupt you, but CJ is like one of the biggest hustlers out here in Kansas City, and that's straight up. He I admire you for that, bro. I have to say that shit.
I appreciate it.
Mm.
I appreciate it. And it was like the money wasn't consistent enough for me. You know what I'm saying? It'd be like one day I'm making this, and then one day I'm making that. And although I was trying to put it in my mind, like, look, even if I was at a job, I still get paid every other week. You know what I'm saying? So I still
Mm.
gotta wait for a paycheck and just remain patient. But I didn't have the patience. You know what I'm saying? So like
Yeah.
I said, so back in October, I running to a job where I was only there for like, I was there for 2 months, but the whole 2 months I'm there, I'm just like, man, I miss my freedom. I miss being able to work as I go and stop when
Mm.
I want to. I had more time, man, and that's the number one thing that's precious in this world is your time. So Then I end up leaving that job, going back to road assist. This is in the winter. Wintertime is the best time for road assist. So I was making a lot more. I made enough for me to, you know what I'm saying, stack how I wanted to stack. And then you know, it slowed down for me again. So then I went back to job. I went back to painting semi trucks. And it's NCS. Shout out to NCS. Uh, I was there, and you know, I was enjoying it. I was learning the new things. The owner actually still works in there. You know what I'm saying? It's a small shop, but big. If y'all get what I'm saying, it gets a lot of work coming through there. A lot of trucks coming through there. You know what I'm saying? He built a lot of relationships, man, and he taught me a lot. He taught me new tricks of the trade that I didn't even know within my 10 years. I've been painting for that long, and it was still things that I didn't know. And the little stuff that he showed me within my techniques changed my paint jobs a lot, which is crazy. So I was there, but the whole time I'm there, I'm just like, man, me being back in the facility, because I was back in the shop this time, and I'm just like, I don't, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, I can, but I can't be in another facility, man. It's 8 hours of my day. I'm just stuck in this. It was driving me crazy. So I said, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to save up enough for at least get some months ahead. And I was able to do that. So I told myself, beginning of the year, I'm leaving and I'm going back on my own. So fast forward time, January came around. I put my 2 weeks notice in, and get me wrong, this was one of the, I never felt, because they respected you at this. He respected you at this place, and I was like, damn, I feel kind of. I never felt bad leaving the job, because I leave. Man, it's been time. Then I went there and I left my lunch break. They didn't see me again. First day. But this one, I was like, I feel kind of bad because they was actually good people there. I had very family oriented. You know what I'm saying? Of course, he told me I could always come back if I want to, but I was like, man, I'm gonna do it on my own. And I said, like, I'm gonna be patient. This is what really got me to be like, you know what? The art of patience is real. As I'm working with for NCS, it was a point in time where it was slow. When I mean it was slow, it was like we was barely, you know what I'm saying, barely having trucks. But this is the thing, I'm hourly, so that it doesn't really matter to me. I'm hourly. So whether they got trucks or not, I'm still getting paid. But you know what I'm saying? But it was getting slow, and you know, not once did I see this man panic. Because he just like, you know, it's going to pick up and it's going to pick up. And about 2 weeks later, man, that damn thing was just flowing with trucks. I looked at that day and I said, man, this is what patience will get you. It was slow. We in here cleaning up the shop just to pass time. And next thing you know, it's a whole bunch of trucks coming. I said, yeah, all I had to do was be patient. That's why I messed up, not being patient. You know what I'm saying? So I said, I'm going to give myself patience this time. And even when things is looking bad, I'm remain patient because I know it's going to figure itself out. One thing about me, I'm always going to figure it out. By hook or crook, I'm going to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? So remain positive and patient. So that's was able to get me by this second go around. You know what I'm saying? So it's not meant for everybody to be on their own, but I got that taste of freedom that I wanted to keep. That's why I could never work with somebody else and just be cool with it. Even though you may be paying me way more, you know what I'm saying? I just would never be satisfied with it because I got that taste of freedom. And I'm just like, I want to keep that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I love being able to pick my kids up at a good time from school. I could take my kids to school, doctor's appointments. I can do anything I want to do. You know what I'm saying? And I got that, my freedom. And like people may ask, what am I doing? I'm back doing a road assist. This time, I'm contracted through multiple companies, not just one this time. So I got multiple companies that I'm contracted with. So to keep the work flowing. Now, don't get me wrong. It still gets slow. But now when no one is slow, this one got it. Or if this one ain't got it, that one got it. And then, you know what I'm saying? I got 3, and then I'm contracted with some battery replacement company too. So I got the work there. You know what I'm saying? On top of me, I sell merchandise. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So that's what really got me the boost that I needed to stack up my money. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, and when I say merch, it's legal. Trust me, it's legal.
But yo, talk your shit though, bro. You painting a freaking fire engine, dude. Explain that. How was that? How was it like painting that? How was it like just like knowing that someone is trusting you to paint a fire truck I
Uh,
mean, that's just dope.
oh man, you know what? The time that I painted it, I was nervous, bro, because the fire trucks are very, very picky.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Usually the guy, he would paint them, but then he was like, man, just do it. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, all right, because I fixed them. I did the body work on them, and he just paint them. But this time I did the body work and painted it, and I was like, yeah, I'm kind of nervous. I'm like, I ain't never painted this because only reason why was because how picky they are. And I was
Hmm.
like, man, I've been doing this stuff for too long to be sitting up here to be nervous. So I just did it, and it came out great. So
All right.
yeah, it was different, man. I got a big experience with NCS, man, because we just didn't do just one particular truck. We did every truck, rather we did dump trucks, fire trucks,
Mm.
tractors. Y'all know I don't know what they call, but you know the trucks that got the cranes on the back, like you know that y'all be seeing when they be on work sites, painted
Yeah.
those, you know. So it was we painted, even painted cars too. So yeah, it was a great experience. I loved my experience at NCS. I loved it.
So yeah, to follow up on your last one, I know to the last question, like where your last job, where you felt like, I mean, you felt respected, and it was hard for you to leave. I
Mm-hmm.
know it was hard for you to leave for the people there, but
Mm-hmm.
the dope part is that you got relationships. So I know you're big on relationships. How important is that to you, just to form new ones, and how do you create them? How
Um,
would
it, it is very important to create relationships. One thing you don't want to do is burn bridges, and if you feel like burning that bridge, make sure you never have to cross it again. And I felt like with him, rather it's rather I go back. Well, I don't plan on going back, but it's like he honestly been working there. I was able to get my brother to meet some new relationships with because he been wanting to do semi trucks,
Mhm.
wash semis. So being there, I was able to link my brother up with new relationships too. You know what I'm saying? And I met some of the people that from NCS and some paint reps. So I got paint reps personal numbers. It was to a point where he was like, man, just call them and whatever you need, you because I want you to build that relationship with the paint people, the paint reps. So I was like, I was able to build relationships that I could never with the last job I had. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? So it was all in all a great experience. And I was like, that's and I use that today. Like you want to make these relationships because all it takes is one person to change the whole dynamic of your life. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? You know you don't want to ruin it.
Yeah. So okay, where did your auntie's favorite come from?
Man, bro. All right, this is I love like I had a fetish for older women. Especially older aunties. Let me tell you what it really get. It came from really my stepmom. Uh
Oh no.
older, older woman with you know saying the gold teeth. It was like, you know, back in the 90s, they was bad and they aged well. And you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So I was like, man, I was like, because I was gonna say your mama's favorite, but I didn't want to disrespect people's mama. So I
Yeah.
changed it and said your auntie's favorite. So that's where the auntie's favorite coming on with me loving. It was my first love, first older, if y'all want to say cougar, was my stepmom.
Okay. So all
Yeah, I
right.
know. They gonna say this one, they gonna go crazy.
All right, so this is a Kansas City question. What's the 71 highway?
71 highway it's basically just an intersection. It goes from, let's see. Honestly, I think that highway can take you all the way to Dallas.
Mhm.
But I know it takes you through a lot of southern Missouri, and then from here, Kansas City in the middle. It takes us here all the way up to what, Liberty and beyond. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? It's no. I take that back. It takes us to the airport. It takes to the airport. That's 35 to go to Liberty. It's 71 that goes all the way. And then what it is, it came from because most of the people that talk about say they live in the hood. It's like dead smack in the middle of the hood. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't gonna say the whole highway is, but it has a big proportion where it goes through the hood. And a lot of people that talk about it live right there. And like it's easy, you get off and boom, you're right there, right there. And you know what I'm saying? But once you get past downtown, it kind of separates from all that. But from like they call it down north here. So
Mhm.
like I say it goes all the way down to Truman. I say from Truman, if y'all know y'all Kansas City, y'all know. From Truman, I would say Truman to what? All the way to I say Belton. It's like a lot of group of people. live in that area, and 71 to take you through all that.
Okay. So what's the mainest attraction in Kansas City? Like what? Like explain what is Kansas City to? I mean, what is Kansas City to you,
Shit, man, home. You know
Missouri?
what I'm saying? It's home. First, I'm on the Kansas side. We
Yeah.
got the Kansas City, Kansas, and Kansas City,
I'm talking
Missouri.
about both sides though.
But to me, like I had family on both sides, so I was always on both sides. But to me, man, it's home, man. They say it's not a lot to do out here, but I say people not looking hard enough, man, because it's plenty to do here. It's things I didn't even know we had here. All you
Mhm.
got to do is open up your horizons and stop trying to do the same old same. You know what I'm saying? But the only thing about Missouri from Kansas is Missouri got all the, let's say if you like to go out and stuff, they got all the good bars and clubs around here. Kansas ain't really got that. You know what I'm saying? We got great restaurants, but as far as you want the nightlife, you got to come over to the Missouri side.
So what's the best place to eat out there in Kansas?
In Kansas,
Yeah, Kansas.
man, there's so many places, bro. I say one of my favorites is Seasons 52. That's a good place to eat. It
Where
depends. It really depends on what you want, bro. We got them on both sides. But if you like, I say me, if you want like Brazilian steakhouse, I say go to Enchamas. Not Fogo, go to Enchamas. You want you a good steak for real, for real. If you want you a good steak, go to Texas Roadhouse.
how you like your steak though?
I like
Before
mine medium rare.
see, that's how you do it.
I like
That's how
mine
you
medium
cook a
rare.
steak, man. That's how
I
you
don't
cook
want
a
no
steak.
well done steak. Well done. I used to like well done as a kid because I didn't know no better. But as I got older and I started to venture off and try different things, I said, medium rare, man, this tastes so damn. I've been missing this my whole life eating well done
Yeah,
steaks.
shit dry.
Yeah.
Dry as fuck. All right, so my last question to you would be you always say this. You saying the most masculine women will be submissive to the right man. So I want you to dive in deep into that.
Well, this is what it is. Yeah, you got some of these women that, hard as nails, you know what I'm saying, got that shell around them. But if they feel secure, this is the number one thing about it. If they feel safe with that man, they letting that guard down. And you will never notice that the roughest, toughest woman is the sweetest sweetheart because she feels safe with that man that she with. That's why I always say all these dudes, they're trying to force the wrong woman to be submissive. No, the right woman is gonna be submissive for you. You know what I'm saying? Just you trying to when you try to force it, it's not gonna end with. You know what
Hmm.
I'm saying? She gotta want to do it. What it is it's gonna be natural to her. It's gonna be so natural to her. She's gonna be like, hey, what is going on? That's because she feels so safe around this man. Rather than she like really don't trust him, or she like, man, if I know something go wrong, this dude, if somebody breaking in, he gonna tell me to go get the gun. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Things
yeah.
like that. So rather him standing up being a man, it's him, it's his aura, it's his smell. You know what I'm saying? It's his attitude, it's his confidence that she loves and she feels safe around. Like she, no matter what, can't nobody harm her because of that man. That's when you know that she just gonna be, you know what I'm saying, what they call it, they pretty girl era or they soft girl era.
What's up,
You know what
bro?
I'm saying? It's just gonna come natural. But with this force, it's just like trying to force a weak ass dude to be a masculine man. He can't be. He never was that. He got to be within him. I say it's in you, not on you. That's
It's
why
true.
now stop listening to all these dudes that say they're alpha. Once you say you're alpha, that's a lie.
Yeah, you
The
can't argue.
alphas ain't got to say they are.
Yeah, exactly. I believe in that. I believe that you don't have to say who you are. People
Mm,
around you are going to say that for you.
yeah.
You don't never have to brag about it or say it. So I did lie. My last question will be your pizza reviews.
Yes, sir.
How are you enjoying that? I see that you have been
Man,
enjoying it
I
so
am
much.
I am loving it, bro. Bro, dude, I know I've been eating pizza like my whole life, bro. It used to be like I eat pizza almost
You
every
eat
other
pizza
day.
on a holiday, bro.
But I would eat pizza. I had it on a holiday. Our Friendsgiving. I had pizza. I told you I wasn't playing. I had pizza. I'm not playing. I love me some pizza now with these reviews. One, I'm loving it because I'm getting to experience new pizza spots, and man, it's been great. But the thing is, I limit it now because I only eat pizza once a week, and that's for the reviews. I don't go pizza crazy no more.
Uh-huh.
Because I don't want to get overwhelmed with it. So that's why I had to dummy
Yeah.
it back to what's crazy is I don't want to get overwhelmed with it doing the reviews, but
I'm a
every other day I was eating it, like literally eating it. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? So I've been enjoying it, dude. It's like I'm going to try like new pizzas. That when I say new pizzas outside of pepperoni, because I love pepperoni pizza. That's my
Everybody
favorite.
does.
I'm like, how can you mess up a perfect
Yeah,
pepperoni pizza?
just
You know
can't.
what I'm saying? It's a classic, but I've been trying to switch it up a little bit because I know some people like to eat different pizzas. But my main thing is is pepperoni. And I've been enjoying it, man, and been getting great feedback from it. I got to dig it. One criticism, it was constructive though, something that I needed to hear. You know what I'm saying? My dude told me to loosen up and be you more. Loosen, you know what I'm saying? Be more entertaining with it. So I said, okay, it's a process, y'all. This is the first time I'm doing reviews on a consistent basis. So it's a process, and hey, we got more to come, man.
So are you gonna dive into different foods, or are you just gonna strictly
I'm
stick
I,
with?
look, I'm a piece of connoisseur, bro. I've been
Okay,
saying that
all
since
right.
since we started. I'm a piece of now. When it comes to the different foods, I'm gonna leave that up to host of the show, Brandon, and you. I'm gonna leave that up to y'all. But me, I went pizza and pizza only.
Strictly pizza. Okay, we got you, man. All right, man. I'm gonna end it out here, man. I'm gonna end it right here. Thank you for joining Beyond 9 to 5. This was a good interview. And go Niners, because we win in that Super Bowl. I'm sorry, dude. Fuck Lamar Jackson right now. Love that guy, but yeah.
I appreciate you for having me, brother. May Beyond 9 to 5 be a well success, and it will be because it's to get it off your chest. Right.
Yep. And then anybody want to join? Anybody want to join the conversation? Interview with me? I got you, man. Beyond 9 to 5. This is your boy Rhino. We closing it out. Get it off your chest. Come and join us on the conversation. It's always been dope. Website is coming up pretty soon, but let's get it.